Here's a real quick video. It might not be that quick, but I'm going to show you something about the Big Fun BF420 keyboard. It's this little thing, and I think it's meant. I guess it's meant to teach, or I guess it's meant for little kids to learn basic piano. I guess I got it as a quick reference for notes whenever I'm like talking or explaining something, so I can, just kind of, oh, it's this note. We want to do this. Whatever. It's just easier to have it on hand to show certain melodic things. That's why I got it. However, it does something very strange that makes it where you probably don't want to buy this. So I'll try to explain it the best I can. If you have a somewhat musical, like if you know a little bit about music theory, this will make more sense. If you don't, I'm not sure how to explain it, but I'll show you what it does. So here we go. Let's use C, because C is a very easy chord to C. It's just all the white notes. So C major. Here's the root inversion, right? And like second inversion. So root, no problem. Well, here's what happens when you play the first inversion of this chord on this keyboard. It's adding notes. It adds a note when you play the first inversion of a major chord. So in this case, it's adding that. It adds that note. Hear it? It doesn't do it if you do, and it's not the space in the fingers, because if I play a minor chord, which is E minor, it doesn't happen. It just plays a minor chord. So it's a major chord in the first inversion causes it to play a phantom note. And it's every major chord in the first inversion. So now it's playing that. That's B major. All the other inversions are fine. Here's D. D major is weird also. Here's D major. It's adding this. But all the other Ds are fine. But D major in a first inversion, what is it adding there? I think it's adding that. Yeah, it's adding that. So all the major chords in the first inversion add some phantom note. That's A major, it's adding this C. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Yeah, it's adding that. So, that's weird. And then, for minor keys, you can play minor keys, like I said, in the first inversion. But when you play a minor key in the second inversion, it adds a note. In this case, it's adding the C. That's E minor, but it adds a C. All the other E minors are fine. But any minor chord in the second inversion adds a note. So on this keyboard, if you play a major key in the first inversion or a minor key in the third inversion, it adds phantom notes. So if you have this to try to teach your kids how to play piano, don't, because they're going to start hearing things that don't exist in the real world. So it has a glitch. This thing has a glitch, and it's very strange. Only certain versions of major keys, and actually it's only certain versions of all chords, create phantom notes. And it's bizarre, and yeah, it's adding that. It's not supposed to sound like that. So, yeah. So there you go. This keyboard, Big Fun BF420, I wouldn't recommend getting it because it doesn't work. It's got glitches that should have been worked out before it got sent out to the world. So, sorry. There you go. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Dog, bird, duck, dog, and drum animal. And so there's a tempo which has rhythms. You can start off with this. Then you can add on to it. Then you can lower it. But then you can stop it all by just pressing stop here. And then there's demo A, B. Then you can record, prog, or play.
Oh, this is pretty cool. It has a lot of little things.
Okay, so we got this keyboard off of Amazon here recently, and we had wanted it for our kids. It turned out being really fun. There's a lot of positives. It is a little bit smaller than we thought it was going to be, but it actually, you know, depending on the age of your kids, ours are 4, so it's good for small fingers. You can make a bunch of different sounds. Play with that. It has a microphone input that it comes with, and it actually comes with a little spot to put the microphone, and our kids have had really just a big fun time playing with this. You can do a bunch of different drum sounds, animal sounds. So overall, to get our kids interested in music, this was this did the job. It's not something that maybe once they get to intermediate level of playing or something that they would want to keep learning on, but this will definitely get them interested and they'll have a lot of fun.
Guys, I don't know who sent me this amazing piano, and a surprise comes with it. I wonder how to play more videos. Didn't mean to dance. Ooh.